Hey, what's up, family, friends, and foes? It's your girl, Philly Cigar Joy. I wanted to make this quick video, and this is for my ladies. This is a quick PSA, a public service announcement. If you are a young lady who travels often or at all, if you like to go away, whether it's for a vacation or if it's for work, there are a couple of things you truly need to keep in mind, and I'm going to give you an example. I am currently on a work conference alone, and I got my hotel room. And one thing I do when I travel alone, and if I'm only going to be away for maybe 2 to 3 days, I often request 2 beds, 2 full-size beds in the room. The reason being, because if I am traveling alone and it's only for a couple of days, I do not get room service. So when I travel, I initially ask the maid for additional towels and washcloths, and I have the 2 beds. Because if I'm traveling alone, I don't like folks coming in and out of my room. Here's the reason being. So last night when I was asleep, I thought I heard some noise. I could have been dreaming. I don't know. It wasn't too loud, but I did hear a noise. So I really wasn't too concerned, and I went back to sleep. So when I went off to the conference this morning, I left a tag on the door, "Please do not disturb." So when I come back in from my conference, I'm in the bathroom. So this is what I see. I go into the bathroom. I'm in the bathroom. I look up, and this panel is completely open. It was not open before. So of course I was very shook after I saw that, but that's not the only thing. Prior to that, when I came in from my conference, I was on a conference call and I had a knock at the door, and I told my party to hold on. When I went to the door, it was a young lady. She said, "Can you open the door?" I said, "Well, who are you?" She said, "It's me, Michelle." I said, "You got the wrong room." She said, "Oh, I'm sorry." So I don't know if all of that was a coincidence with the noise I heard last night, the panel being removed in the bathroom, and the lady knocking on the door. So ladies, all I'm saying is, if you feel unsafe or if you feel things are happening that should not be happening while you're away, please change your room. So that's exactly what I did. I went down to the front desk and I asked to have my room changed. And in addition to that, I want to give a shout out to my husband for encouraging me to get licensed to carry in multiple states, because as women, and when we travel alone, we never know who's watching. So always keep your best friend with you, and of course in the states that you're licensed to carry. So again, this is just a PSA for my ladies who travel alone, whether it's for pleasure or business. Always keep your head on a swivel, but most importantly, always listen to yourself. If it doesn't feel right, act on it. And always don't forget to put "Do Not Disturb" sign on the door. Don't forget that. That's the most important part. Okay, so this is my new room. So as you can see, I have 2 beds. It's actually a little slight upgrade from the previous room. And it's a little kitchenette over here, And as you can see, towels, washcloths, and extra. So again, if you plan on staying away for maybe 2-3 days, you know, and you don't want anyone to come in your room, just make sure, ladies, you get 2 beds, extra towels, and remember, please stay safe. Peace.